Hello everybody, welcome to another League of Legos video. Today I just want to give you guys, my friends, a very quick tip, two very quick tips for Hwei. The first one is, 1 second. Okay. The first one is a combo that I see people doing very often is EQE. And this combo is fine, don't get me wrong. It's a very good combo, does a lot of damage. But it is not optimized. What I mean is, the situations in which you use your EE are not for you to drag them into your abilities before you cast them. It's supposed to drag you into them after you cast them. So like QW, EE. Well, that was supposed to be faster, but I forgot which one was the fucking... sorry. It's EE, yeah. QWEE, and I feel like that could work. Maybe it can't. I'm sorry. I wanted to do this. Okay. So, with that out of the way, one very good situation for EE after you use your QE would be QE, you missed, and then you EE them into it. Right? Because the reason why people EE into the QE and then EE is... well, sorry, EE and then QE, is because they feel like they're going to get the most amount of damage because they're dragging them to the center. But it is not exactly optimized. A better way to optimize it is by using EWQE. By using EWQE, what's going to happen? He's going to be rooted for 2 seconds, which guarantees you to hit your QE. A more accurate way to do this would be EW, wait for the stun, and then E. You guarantee that the E is going to be centered. And not only is he going to be rooted for 2 seconds, which is already better than the slow, which only lasts 1.25 seconds, and is just as slow, your QE also still slows for 30%. So the chance of them leaving and not taking the complete amount of damage from this combo is so fucking minimal. So fucking minimal. So yeah, that's one quick optimization you can do to your combos. Another optimization you can do to your combos is learn how to properly follow them up. What I mean is, if you have an idea of a combo you're gonna do and you wanna follow it up very perfectly and as quickly as possible, I recommend, let's say I'm gonna do E W W E Q E. Let's say I wanna do that. Okay? I think, personally, from my experience, I prefer optimizing it by choosing first the ability that's gonna lead me into the next. What I mean is, you see how I use WE? Well, then instead of using EW, oh sorry, this combo is EE. Sorry, instead of using EE, I could use instead of using EE first, I could use WEEE. This way, as soon as I'm finished using WE, I already have my EE ready, since my fingers are already over there. Another way to optimize your combos is by always ulting first if you have malignants, or ulting first in general. The only situations where I don't recommend you ulting first is if you're not sure you're gonna hit. Like if he's very far away, then do not ult first. I recommend using a WE, and then you ult QEWE auto. Boom. Because by ulting first, if you have malignants, you're gonna reduce their magic resist, and you're gonna slow them, which makes it easier for you to hit your abilities. So, anyways, if you wanna, the combo that I was doing in a very optimized way, considering what we learn here, would be Alt W. Sorry, my bad. I trolled. Ay. Would be Alt WE EWQE. Using it on the target dummy. Let me just wait for it to run out. It would be something like this, which is a lot of fucking damage. That's a motherfucking lot of damage. Lastly, I just want to quickly mention 2 things. 1. Your passive is broken. Remember to use it in laning phase. For instance, never just QW to poke. I mean, W isn't even supposed to be something to poke. You're supposed to poke with Q. So never use QQ to poke. Always use WE and an auto attack when you're gonna QQ. Because not only are you gonna get your mana back, you're also gonna proc your passive. Hwei's passive is like Akali's passive. It's such a fucking great poke option. Like, it's so fucking useful, but people always fucking neglect it. So you can just WEQQ and one auto, and boom, you got your mana back and you proc your passive, which is amazing. Of course, your W cooldown is very big. You can QQ again while your W is on cooldown, without proccing your passive. But it is always preferred for you to WE first, because then you can proc your passive and the damage spikes exponentially. Yeah, I think that's all I have for today. By the way, if you guys want to know a little bit more, just to finish this off about the the situations on which you use your Qs. Your QQ is for poke, and attacking champions that are full health, since it's based off of max health and not based on missing health. Your W is strictly a finisher, very strictly a finisher, or to be used after a stun. Because something that people also don't mention is the fact that um, the bonus damage also procs to stunned enemies. So EW and QW does a fuck ton of damage, an absolute fuck ton of damage. However, still, I think QW should only be used to poke. If you hit EW, I prefer using QE. If you have Shadow Flame and Liandry's, the damage is going to be much higher. And your QE is for wave clear or after stuns. Your Ws, you have your Q for engage or for getting to lane, or helping your allies make a siege. Your WW is it's a fucking shield. You know when to fucking use a shield. Grow up. Your WE is for mana recovery or for damage, and for damage. Sorry, and would be more appropriate because it serves both purposes, not one or the other. Which is why when you're bursting someone down, I always start with WE, because now I just fucking learned it actually procs um, on abilities and not just on auto attacks, and that surprised me. About your E's, I haven't studied the E much since I never use EQ. I always use EE or EW. But I think EQ is for more wide open areas, so where you don't have minions, but you feel like if you hit a fear, you can follow it up and kill them. So like you need to hit it, you cannot miss. Then you don't use EW, because EW has a big chance of missing, because it takes a little bit for them to for the EW to activate. So in wide open areas where you need to hit the fear, then EQ is probably a better option, since it's faster and more safe in general. Stop fucking using yourself, Storm Surge piece of shit. EW is for vision, surprise attacks, or engage. Like, let's say you're in lane, you're laning against the fucking Caitlyn, you surprise EW in the middle of the minions, and then QE, and she's fucking dead. And lastly, your EE is if you missed an ability, like let's say your QE missed, you can EE, pull them onto your QE, and that's it. I don't know if this is possible. I'm gonna test something. Hold on, I'm retarded. Okay, no, it's way too slow, I think. Well, I hit anyway. Whatever. It probably doesn't work. Well, never mind. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this very, very quick guide, and I hope it helps you on your Hwei matches. So yeah, sorry, Huawei. I fucking love calling them Huawei. It's so much funnier. This is a tangent, but one time I was talking to my brother about Huawei, and like I actually called him Huawei. My brother was so confused. He thought I was talking about the goddamn phone. And then I had to specify, oh no, I call Hwei Huawei because I don't know. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope this is helpful and see you.